work we do in the lab covers a lot of different areas. We can make three-dimensional structures by printing and make new parts, conceivably parts of the surface of bone and cartilage, for instance. And the really exciting part is that rather than just building these out of plastics, we can also build them out of living cells. So the printer actually prints cells as well as plastics, can mix them together. You can mix various other compounds with them which help the cells to grow or help them to take on the special function that we need in the area. The terrific thing is we can build these in all sorts of fantastic shapes and sizes now. You can create a scaffold that's made out of materials that are compatible with the human body, implant them and have the own person's cells cover the scaffold. Eventually the scaffold gets dissolved away by the natural processes of the body and leaves you only with the tissue. And you can imagine how we can use these technologies to build small new parts for human bodies and maybe eventually big new parts for human bodies. Maybe in the future we can even build whole organs with these sorts of processes. So it's a very exciting time.
So this is a pneumatic extrusion printer. This is actually used to print out scaffolds. We're taking new biomaterials, which are often derived from natural sources, such as hydrogels and polymers, and formulating them using 3D printing and other additive fabrication processes into three-dimensional constructs. So we hope to one day implant these technologies to encourage regeneration of various tissues within the body.
A lot of my other work's been involved in treating epilepsy. I guess one big area that we've been interested in a long time is putting drugs into polymers, kind of plastics. Rather than have people take them as tablets, which obviously affects their whole body, we can deliver it exactly to the site that we know the epilepsy is coming from. That means we can place drugs or other materials in exactly the place we want to do exactly the thing that we want. Now we've been doing this in animals only so far, but the work's showing very encouraging results.
So this is a nanofibrous electrospun scaffold. It's been infused with anticonvulsant drugs, and the idea is that this kind of scaffold, this nanofibrous web, could be taken and implanted onto the brain of an epilepsy victim, and over time it will slowly release this anticonvulsant drug or pharmaceuticals.
They're certainly building blocks, and I guess we're only just starting to touch on all the fabulous properties of these materials, and this is an area that medical science hasn't been involved in too deeply in the past.